Hey, good morning, brothers and sisters, beautiful men and women of God. This is Pastor David here on this Friday. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you all are doing well. Just want to hit you with a quick Friday reflection again. As I'm leaving class here, I was reflecting back on this last week and just everything that has happened. A lot happens in the course of just 7 days. And this past week was no exception. My family and I, all of us, as you could probably hear my voice a little still, we have all been hit with a nasty cold that has just swept through our house. From my 1-year-old daughter, my 4-year-old son, my wife, and myself, we have all just been hit. My wife and I stayed home from work on Monday. My daughter, up all night, the coughing, the sneezing, we've had to just, and despite it all, we still have to get up, we still have to go to work, we still have to go to daycare, we still have to go to class, ministry, church, all of it. Life doesn't stop, right? And in it all, I was thinking about Hebrews, in Hebrews 12, when it talks about, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off every thing that hinders us, every sin that entangles us, and let us run with endurance the race that has been set before us, right? And what does running a race of endurance look like? I don't know about you, but for me, I've always been a great sprinter, physically and just in general in life. I'm good at starting things, but I'm not. I haven't always been the greatest at finishing things. And as a Christian, what does it look like to actually run a race of endurance? In this day and age, we live in a culture that says if we don't like something, if we're not feeling something, we can just up and move on to the next thing, right? But I think we are called to be something different in this world, where if God sets us up for something, if he sets something before us, our job and our duty, our assignment is to show up. Now we can drink all the coffee in the world, and we can rely on all these other outside sources to keep us moving and to keep us motivated. But at the end of the day, it says after that, it says having found our faith in Jesus, right? And I think that's where our ultimate strength and our ultimate hope and our ultimate ability to endure whatever it is we're going through comes through, is through Jesus himself. It's and by his Spirit. It's not through our own will. It's not through our own power. And so I just want to encourage you, as you're going about the rest of your day today and you're going into this weekend, definitely make sure to find time to rest and to enjoy your Sabbath. But at the same time, also, make sure that you are running a race of endurance. Don't be so easy to quit. Don't be so easy to give up. Usually when you're going through something that's difficult, God is doing his best work in you. We are so quick to back out of something when it's uncomfortable, when it's inconvenient, when it starts to hurt, and when we start to get tired. But that's not what God called us to do. Not only that, we have a great cloud of witnesses that are watching us. And what does it say to the rest of the world about us if times get difficult, if we run out of breath, if we run out of endurance, if we run out of patience, if we run out of hope, we back out, we give up, and we go do something else. There is a world that's watching us, and there's a world that wants to know why this walk, why Jesus, why Christians are different than everybody else. You are different than everybody else. The moment you decided to give your life to Jesus, you have been given something that the rest of the world doesn't have. And a piece of what that is endurance. So I just want to encourage you today, keep moving forward, keep pressing on. When it feels like you can't take one more step, when it feels like you can't endure any longer, endure. when you can't stand, but finish this race strong. What would be the point of running around a lap 10 times all to see the finish line and stop before you cross it? It would make absolutely no sense, right? So don't do that this week. Don't do that today. And just keep relying on Jesus, who is going to see you through it all. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing awesome. Continue to pray for me and my family, please, as we come out on the tail end of this sickness that we've been going through. And we love you guys, man. God is good, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Be blessed.